What it do, people? Pean back at ya with another video with
Squirrelz.
and we are here to do our 2020 review of the horror show at Extreme Rules.
No, we're not. We're not reviewing that show.
Oh. Just kidding. We're doing our Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 2020 review.
That's exactly what we're doing because we're reviewing the actual good show, not whatever that shit was that WWE put out. So
It's the horror show.
don't worry about that one. We won't be covering that. So what do you think of Slammiversary, like, going into it?
Oh, I was hyped, man. It had so much hype with everybody, everyone on the radio, on Twitter, Insta was talking about Impact Wrestling in a good way for once. And I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is their time to shine again. You know, what you think about going in?
I was super excited for it. Like you said, it felt like everyone was really hyped for this show, and Impact was finally getting their just desserts because they've been putting on a really good show, especially since the pandemic, but even before that. So it's their chance to shine. Everyone was tuning in, everyone was watching, and I think they knocked it out of the park. So I guess let's jump into it.
All right, the first match, we had the open challenge with the Rascals against
Motor City.
Dana Dome. Motor City Machine Guns making their return to Impact Wrestling. Holy shit! It's 2006 all over again, man. I was hyped, bro.
I did not see that coming. I thought it was going to be the Good Brothers. I think everyone thought it was going to be the Good Brothers.
Yeah.
And then it turned out it was Motor City Machine Guns that were answering the Open Challenge. And it was a hell of a match. I loved it.
Man.
It totally took me by surprise, like I said, that the Machine Guns answered and not the Good Brothers.
Yeah.
Out of anyone, I would have never guessed probably the Motor City Machine Guns would have been the ones coming back to accept the challenge.
Not at all, man. What'd you think of the match?
I thought it was great. I thought it was a great opener. The Rascals, I haven't really seen much from them, so I wasn't really sure how to take them, but they were really good. Motor City was like they had never left, basically.
For real, man. I love the match. Radicals love their treehouse skits they had. It's amazing. Motor City Machine Guns, one of my favorite tag teams of all time, and in Impact Wrestling. Alex Shelley was just on NXT a couple months ago.
That is right. I forgot about
that. With Homeboy. Let me get started on him. But yeah, man, that match was freaking great way to start off the show, man. Big return, great match. What you give it, bruh?
I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
I agree, man. It's a banging ass match. From that match, we go to the TNA World Championship match. Not the one that you're thinking, the one that Moose has against Tommy Dreamer in an old school rules match, aka Extreme Rules. But you can't really say that. What you think? What was your thoughts on this match going into in general?
Going in, this was the number one match I did not care about. I could care less about this match at all. And I mean, it lived up to its expectations for me, I guess. I didn't really care that much about this match. Even watching it, I tuned out a little bit. And the parts that I did see, I didn't really enjoy. So, I mean, that's just, I don't really enjoy watching Moose. And Dreamer is way past his prime, and so it's just old ECW guy versus guy who's really not that entertaining at all.
Yeah.
And then that's what we get.
Man, this match, I was looking forward to this match. They've been hyping it up on Busted Open Radio because, Dreamer's part of that. And I was like, all right, it'll be all right, I'm a big ECW fan, so, I like the hardcore shit. And then you had that one spot with Moose trying to put Tommy Dreamer's face in the thumbtacks, and you got the close, camera cut. I was like, all right. But overall, it's a Moose Tommy Dreamer match in 2020.
Yeah, I gave it a 1 out of 5.
I gave it a 2. Just because they had Tommy Dreamer, and like I love Tommy Dreamer, and they were talking on the radio, so like I was like, I gotta give it.
That's fair. I wouldn't give it higher than a 2.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if anybody did.
That's true. And then like the thumbtack spot, like it was really cool close up. They did a really good job on that. So from that match, we go to the number 1 contenders knockouts gauntlet. Oh, wow, this match.
It was basically, it was called a gauntlet match, but it was a Royal Rumble technically with like 11 people, I think. So it was like started off with 2 people, and then you eliminated somebody by throwing them over the top rope. It wasn't like a traditional gauntlet match where it's like you get a pinfall submission and then keep going.
And then like the last 2 people, like don't they have that match?
Yeah, and then the last 2 people left in the match had to have a normal wrestling match. Yeah.
It's a TNA, battle royal. Not the one you're thinking of, but it's a battle royal.
This match was an absolute clusterfuck, in my opinion. I felt really bad for everyone involved because it wasn't really like they were doing a bad job at wrestling. Yeah. And it wasn't really their fault. It was just like, I don't know if whoever booked this match didn't really go through how they wanted things to happen, because it was just kind of like a bunch of bumping and running into each other, and then like
a lot of twerking.
Yeah, and then stuff like that. And then eventually like somebody would get eliminated, but it would just be random and like the cameras would miss it or something.
Yeah. It was everywhere.
It was all over the place. The Bravo stuff as well got a little bit annoying. He came out as Taya Valkyrie and then got eliminated immediately, basically. And then he came out later as Rosemary and actually eliminated Havoc.
Bitch!
Johnny Bravo basically came out as Rosemary later, eliminated Havoc, and then Kylie Ray eliminated him. And it was just a bunch of nonsense that they didn't really have to do in this, but what are you gonna do? They already did it.
Yeah.
It was a huge step back for like women's wrestling overall. It was like we journeyed back to like 2007, and they were like, "Oh, here's Johnny Bravo eliminating women in a number 1 contenders match."
I did not agree with that. I would have been fine if it was just Taya Valkyrie, because like she got number 3, and then that's like a fucking Taya Valkyrie thing to do. I'm not going out as number 3. But then he coming back as Rosemary and eliminating Havoc, it was kind of like, really? Like, you just had him eliminate a woman that's the guy who's not even in the match. But, I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, Kylie Ray eventually picks up the win. And is the number 1 contender. So.
Yeah, that's what you gave it.
2 out of 5. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't as bad as Moose or anything like that, but it wasn't that great either.
No, like Kylie Ray was kind of cool. Oh, then, like after that, like you want to talk about what happens after that match?
So yeah, after that match, we get this guy who charges the ring with his microphone completely off.
Just like Jericho's on Dynamite.
And then turns out that it's Heath. Just Heath.
Just Heath. It's just Heath. Just Heath. We find out why on Impact. We'll get to that. Why it's just Heath.
It's basically formerly Heath Slater is here in Impact, and he's pretty much just going through the whole spiel of I'm in Impact now. I'm going to make a statement. And then Rohit, I don't remember how to pronounce his name. I think it's Rohit.
Yeah, Rohit.
Comes out and just basically interrupts Heath, and then Heath just takes him out, and it was your standard debut type thing.
Heath the baby.
You didn't really miss anything. It wasn't like he came in and like attacked the world champion or anything.
It's like such a basic
Rohit.
It's like a Heathy baby thing to do, man. Oh baby, oh baby. From that we got the X Division Championship match. Willie Mack defending his championship against Chris Bay. Holy shit, what a match, man.
That match was fucking spectacular.
Yeah.
I loved everything about this match. Chris Bay and Mack absolutely tore the house down.
Yeah. Man.
I don't, I don't think you could have had a better X Division match. And it was very reminiscent of like the old style of X Division.
Yep.
Where it was very technical, very, well, not very, but it had high flying spots. But it was very technical, very mat based. And then you had like your little, really cool like flippy do spots.
Flippy shit.
Oh, that flipper shit.
Yeah, man. Like you said, it brought back to like what X Division really is, which is no limits, man. A fucking great ass match.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single thing I could complain about that match. And your new X Division champion, Chris Bay.
I'll easy 25, baby.
But yeah, I give this a 5 out of 5 stars.
Oh, absolutely,
I thought
man.
The match was perfect.
Fuck yeah, bro. And like the fact that Chris Bay won, I surprised the hell out of me. I was like, whoa! Like he was supposed to be like with Johnny Bravo and not Johnny Bravo, shit, what's his name?
Johnny Swinger.
Yeah, Johnny Swinger, and like he was like, nah, you gotta do it on yourself. So I was like, alright, what's Chris Bay gonna do? Fucking he wins clean. Clean.
It was a good ass match. And then after that match, we go to a backstage segment with Heath.
Now.
Who? I just stuttered a little bit. Calm down.
Okay.
With Heath and Rhino with an eye. And basically they were just catching up, and that was all it was. It was just like a little nice nod back to WWE.
Yeah, and then he got kicked out, which was hilarious.
I mean, what are you gonna do? He doesn't work there.
Right. He's a free agent. That match, we got the tag team championship match. The North versus Ken Shamrock and Sami Callihan.
Ken Shamrock and that one guy.
What a duo.
Yeah, they call it. What did they call it? Like the something in the frog, the scorpion in the frog, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something weird. The match was okay.
Yeah, it was actually better than I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, Shamrock took that really weird dive to the outside, and everybody made fun of him. But I mean, he's old, and he was trying to do something cool.
Yeah,
it wasn't that bad. Honestly.
I mean, the man's a future TNA Hall of Famer. So
yeah, I mean, it wasn't a top tier match or anything.
No,
but it wasn't bad. It was just decent.
Yeah,
I mean, I love the North, and I think retaining was the best idea for them during this match. I don't like Callihan, and I don't like Shamrock and Callihan as a team, so it didn't really make sense for them to beat the North. I was kind of worried that they were gonna do something like that, but they didn't.
I was very confused at one point. It was like everyone was in the ring, and the legal men were like Josh Alexander and Ken Shamrock, but like Ethan Page and Sami Callihan were like doing something like a submission or something. I was like, who the fuck is the legal man? Because like they were doing a submission, but they weren't legal.
Are you talking about the spot where they're doing the submissions at the same time?
I think it was a little after that. It was like something with Sammy and Ethan that they weren't the legal man, and they were doing something like a pin or something. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I must have missed that. I know there was one spot though where they were both doing submissions at the same time.
Yeah, and maybe it was that, and they were like on the opposite people. But like I was so confused.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, the North win. I give the match a 3 out of 5. It was okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, average match, man.
But after the match, what happened? We had the Motor City Machine Guns come out and announce that on Impact on Tuesday
on Access TV
it is going to be the Motor City Machine Guns versus the North for the Impact World Tag Team Championships.
Hot diggity damn!
This was all worth it to get to that point.
Yeah, it was. Woo! And then that hypeness, we go to the match of the fucking night. The knockout champion Jordan Grace defending against Deonna Purrazzo. Woo! Shit, Dave Meltzer, what are you smoking? Because you gave this a 2. Whoa! Oh, shit.
Fuck yes, this match was fucking amazing. Top to bottom, inside and out, this match stole the whole show.
Yeah.
I was excited for this match going in too. Like I love Jordan Grace. I love Deanna. And I kind of knew that they were capable of tearing the house down. It was just like, were they going to let it go long enough?
True.
And they certainly let it go long enough. This was probably one of the best women's matches I've seen in a long time.
Oh, absolutely, man. This is definitely like my favorite match of this pandemic era. Like during this match, like I was watching and I was like, I completely forgot that there was no crowd in the audience, that we're in a fucking pandemic, that wrestling is like, ugh, right now. And I was like, fucking A, bro. But yeah, this match, man. Whew. What did you think of it?
I thought it was great. Deanna was working over Jordan Grace's arm for the majority of the match, and I thought Grace was doing a good job of selling it and still fighting back and fighting off Deanna as the fighting champion that she is.
Yep.
But eventually, Deanna does get the victory over Jordan Grace, and we have a new Knockouts World Champion.
I know, and what a way to, like, the submission, like, both arms were, like, behind her back, and, like, she had to say, I quit. I kind of like that, because, like, she was like, I give up, or something like that. I was like, because you don't really see that now in wrestling. You always see a fucking tap out as soon as they put it in a submission, so it was interesting. And one point, they did the 3 arm raises instead of 1.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa!
And I wrote this in our notes that are off screen before I saw Dave Meltzer's thing, and it still stays true. If you did not like this match, fuck you. You should not call yourself a wrestling fan. Fuck Dave Meltzer. I give this I'm going to break the rating scale for this one. 7 out of 5.
Ooh! Like this match. Best match of the night, best match of the year, best women's match in a long ass time.
I agree. I don't really understand the hate this match is getting online for people saying it's overrated. Like, fuck them. Fuck them. This match was great.
From that 7-star match, we got the main event, a fatal 4-way. We have Ace Austin, Eddie Edwards, Trey. The mystery guy is Rich Swann. But
wait, there's 5.
There's 5. Who's the 5th man? It is Eric fucking Young making his Impact Wrestling return.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I was not expecting that. When they hit Rich Swann, I was like, I did a reaction on my Snapchat, and like my reaction was, oh, that's cool. Like, oh, damn.
I mean, my reaction was different because they had teased Rich Swann earlier, and I was like, is he still injured, or is this like a thing where he's faking it? So he came out, and I was like, oh, you got me there, guys. And then I was like, he's not the mystery, like, guy. It's got to be somebody else, too.
True.
Because they wouldn't have hyped this up so huge and been like, and the other thing was they kept saying it's a former Impact / TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was like, Rich Swann never won the world title.
Right.
And they kept trying to, like, say the X Division title counts, and it's like, it's not the world title. It's not even like the X Division World Championship. It's just the X Division Championship. So there wasn't really an argument, but I think Don Callis was really pushing that Rich Swann was the only person. So they did a pretty good job of tricking everybody, because when Eric Young came out, Twitter exploded.
It did. Boy, his reaction when he took his mask off was perfect, man.
How do you feel about Sanity Eric Young coming over to Impact?
That's fine with me, man. Fuck WWE fucked it up. It's better than like the Impact that Eric Young we got at the end, which is like fucking crazy, Eric. Like, not that way, but as in, like, I love tag teaming, marrying ODB, being tag team champions with ODB. Sorry, knockout tag team champions with ODB.
If you didn't know, this was an elimination match, so pretty much pin submitted, you're eliminated. I believe Trey was the first eliminated, but before he got eliminated, he hit that badass power slide Canadian Destroyer.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, Trey was showing out in this
Yeah,
match.
he was. And the fucking that pile driver that Eric Young slammed on Trey.
That whole sequence. What was it? Eddie Edwards hit something and then like rolled to the other corner, I think.
Yeah.
And then Trey hit Eddie Edwards with like a diving knee, and then he rolled into Eric Young, who picked him up and like jumped around and like piled drove him. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. God dang, man.
Yeah, but Trey eventually gets eliminated. But then Rich Swann, surprisingly, not really surprisingly, he was showing out in this match too, but surprisingly, he eliminates Eric Young.
Yeah, that shocked the hell out of me.
So he gets him with a roll-up, the most devastating move in all of wrestling, and then he pisses off Eric Young, basically. So Eric Young snaps, and then he just starts attacking Rich Swann's injured ankle, I think? Ankle or leg or knee or something like that. He started attacking him with a chair, basically injures Swann, leaves, and then Swann still fights off Ace Austin for the majority of the match.
Yeah.
Trying to stay in it, but he's just selling the fuck out of his leg. And then eventually Ace Austin gets the advantage, eliminates Rich Swann, and we're down to Eddie Edwards versus Ace Austin, who is the new Impact World Champion. I mean, it came down to the two people I think most people expected.
Yeah.
Unless EC3 had been in the match, then I think a lot of people would have just said EC3 was going to win.
True. I had Ace Austin winning.
I also had Ace Austin winning, but I had it down to Ace Austin or Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wasn't disappointed to see that Eddie Edwards did pick up the win. He eliminated Ace Austin, but then there's always more. Because here comes Madman Fulton to
my man
defend his man Ace Austin.
Yeah, he did.
So they start ganging up on Eddie Edwards, basically. Who comes out to make the save?
Who?
No other than... Oh, wait, we don't do that anymore. Good Brothers.
Shocking top.
So yeah, the Good Brothers come out, save Eddie Kingston.
Yep.
They kind of teased through a little bit that maybe the Good Brothers were going to help Ace Austin and Fulton, which the rumor online was that they were, and they were going to form like a new Aces and Eights with Ace Austin as the leader, I guess.
Haha, get it? Aces and Eights.
That didn't happen. No. So the Good Brothers are face, apparently, because they helped Eddie Edwards and they beat up Ace Austin and Fulton. So we know that much, and we also know that the Good Brothers are going to be on Impact.
Yep.
Which, if you're watching this video, you already know that they were.
It's true.
And then we end the show.
Woo! Holy shit.
Just kidding, because there's a vignette that is airing.
Holy shit. I lost my damn voice. My boy, Ethan Carter III is back in Impact Wrestling. Holy shit! Those vignettes that you've been seeing on Twitter that he's been calling out, the AEW people, the WWE, the ROH, and blah, 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 blah. Nah, he's back where he belongs in Impact Wrestling. Fuck yeah! Where he belongs, damn it. Just don't get anywhere near his freaking aunt. I don't want his aunt anywhere near.
What do you give the rating for the main event? The World Championship match?
Oh, definitely 5, man.
Yeah.
Like the surprises with Rich Swann, which is I was like, okay, then the EY Carnage, and then the Good Brothers, the ending with Ace and Eddie Edwards, and then EC3. Holy shit, there was a lot in this match.
Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. So, let's recap, shall we? We got the winners of the Open Challenge. The Motor City Machine Guns defeated the Rascals.
Yep.
Then we had, what was it, Moose?
Moose defeats Tommy Dreamer to retain his TNA World Champion, which is also on a white strap. Holy shit, that looks good.
And then we had Kylie Ray winning the #1 contendership for the Knockouts title in a gauntlet match.
Yep.
Then we had the North retain. We had Jordan Grace lose her Knockouts title to Deonna Purrazzo.
Yep.
And then we had
Chris Bay. Winning the X Division Championship.
I was going to save him for last, but we could.
Okay, my bad.
And then we had the Impact World Championship going to Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great show.
It was way better than the show we got on Sunday. That WCW pay-per-view that was on Sunday.
What should we rate this? We got to figure it out. We got to calculate all of our...
You're right.
All of our little points.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on, let me get into it. All right, let's do a new thing. Okay, so you gotta do this.
Yeah, and I give that one a 5.
Yeah.
That was a 7.
7.
That was a 1.
1.
5. That was also a 5.
5. Am I forgetting anything?
This is a 2.
2. Where am I? I'm messing up somewhere.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. Where?
You just got up.
Yep. Uh-huh. Did you carry the 1?
Oh.
God damn, bro.
Damn it. Oh, we got it.
Uh-huh. Ah. Wow! Oh, the 7.
Oh.
Oh, it's always
No,
7.
I already said the 7.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I've been hanging out with the radicals. Radicals, man. Like.
And then you gotta just...
Oh, yeah. So, like, our overall rating is a what? It's a...
A+.
So what did you guys think of Slammiversary? Let us know in the comments. And while you're down there, give us a hashtag #2crazybaby.
Sorry this video is late, but we're not professional YouTubers. We're very unprofessional. We have things to do in real life, like jobs.
Yeah.
So this was the day that we could record, and this is the day that you're getting the video. Actually, not probably the same day. It's probably like a couple days later because jobs, like I said.
But of a pandemic too.
If you're watching this and you haven't followed us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, what are you doing? On Twitter, at The Crazy Show X2. On Instagram, The Crazy Show Show. Simple, same name as the YouTube. Facebook, same name as the YouTube, same name as the Instagram. Just The Crazy Show Show. Just search it in your little Facebook bar. If you don't have a Facebook because you're not 70 years old,
Karen,
get your grandma to like us on Facebook and tell you some updates. We love grandmas. We love grandpas. We like great aunts.
Yep.
Great grandparents.
Yep.
I am not Dr. Seuss, but that rhymed. Like I was trying to say, we have 2 more videos coming out soon. Can you guess what they are? If you do, you get a free shout out on one of our social medias.
Maybe we'll respond to you.
If you want one on our YouTube video, we'll give you one in our next video.
Oh yeah.
But it'll be like our next video, not in the next 2 videos.
Yeah.
So like the 3rd video.
Yeah.
Or if you want one on Twitter, shout you on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, as long as it's not something gross and disgusting internet. So yeah, stay tuned. 2 more videos coming soon.
This has been the Boss Team. This has been Squirrelz. This has been The Crazy Show Show. You guys stay safe, wear your mask, and we love you all.